Oh, hi there. Oh. Welcome to my first official YouTube video by yours truly, To Numetalmayhem06. So for today's video, I will be doing a Q&A while I paint and work on a canvas. So on my story, I posted a Q&A that I will be answering on YouTube, and here we are. I have them written down. Originally, I was going to do this on my phone, but I realized that my camera was just being an ass, so I'm doing this on my phone, so excuse the poor quality. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first question is, what do you look for in a new metal band for you to like it? For me, I would say great melodies, turntables, love me some turntables, great screams, bouncy riffs, pretty much all the above in new metal. So if a band has like some of that or what I just like talked about, it's destined for greatness. For me at least. I know everybody has like their own opinion. Favorite painting or paintings you've made? This is a hard one because I like all my paintings, you know? All of them are great. My favorite, if I have to choose one, I would say the corn one that I gave away in that I made for the giveaway a couple months ago. For ones who don't know, I had a giveaway a while back of a corn painting. You might find it on my feed on Instagram, but I had a little giveaway going, and the giveaway ended obviously. And whoever has that that corn painting who won the giveaway, shout out to you. You're awesome. Another painting is probably this one I'm working on right now. Keep the Flow album by Folder. And I'll be selling this on my website after it is finished. I'll either probably get done with this either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But if I don't get done with this by the end of this video, I can just probably like work on this like tonight and then post the afterwards. But yeah, I think those are by far my favorites. Probably a basic one, but what got you into new metal? I would say old monster truck YouTube videos, old video games, and WWE. That's pretty much it, because that's how I discovered bands like Limp Bizkit, Slipknot, fucking Edema from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, that's how I basically got into new metal. It's basically a combination of old YouTube videos, why is my mind on a blur? Old YouTube videos, PlayStation 2 games, and then WWE soundtracks. Or theme song. Whatever! Musician with your favorite new metal pose. If you don't know what a new metal pose is, it's basically this. I know I'm not doing it right because I'm squatting down, but you get it. My favorite musician to do it, either Sid Wilson, Surge, or Mike Shinoda. Personally, I would say Surge because he looks like Surge. How'd you get into heavy music? Pretty much basically YouTube and then some recommendations from songs. Not from songs, but friends. I don't know where I got it from. Basically, mostly from YouTube, because that's when I heard bands like Metallica, Slipknot, Disturbed, and I was like, oh shit, that's so hard. Ever since then, I just kind of liked it. And recently, and then 2020 2, that's when I started discovering other genres like thrash, death, and black metal, which I cannot stand. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Best clothing brands or a new metal look? I pretty much like all new metal looks, whether it's like the mall goth or like the skater or like a hip hop kind of style. I like pretty much all styles of new metal outfits. For me, it just kind of depends on like the mood I'm in. So if I'm like in a probably like a mall goth kind of vibe, like Cold Chamber, like Kitty-esque, I'll probably wear like some like trips or all black, whatever. Yeah, clothing brands, I would say Jinko, but I don't want you guys to drop like $200 for like a pair of pants. I had to learn that the hard way. Basically, clothing brands, I would say like Jinko or Affliction, but I don't want you guys to like spend like your hard-earned money, like $200 something on like a pair of pants or like a shirt. And I had to learn that the hard way with Jinkos. But yeah, if you are lucky enough, Goodwill is your best friend, or pretty much any thrift store, because you can get them for like way less. Also, other brands, I would say Dickies. Dickies are a must-have. I want to get that Dickies shirt, but instead of saying Dickies, it just has like the Deftones. Because I know Max from Sepultura and Soulfly wore it in the Roots Bloody Roots music video, and I wanted a shirt like that ever since, and I'm like, oh my god, I need it. If you could, which band would you revive? Oh god, there are so many bands I want to say. I know a bunch of bands I can just go on and off about making a comeback, like Reveille, Stereo Mud, I'm looking around for bands because I'm drawing a blank. American Head Charge. I don't know if the singer's still locked up or not, but I don't know. Why can I think? Scrape. There we go. I don't know why that took me like a whole minute. But the one band I would revive is probably Crooked. Crooked has like that one like unique sound, like that mall goth industrial sound. Yeah, their EP or their album was produced by Dino from Fear Factory. I'm like, how did Dino get a hold of these guys? The thing is though, they had, well, if you count the time they were called NMSO4, they had like 3 albums and then like 3 or 4 EPs, I want to say. I wish these guys made like a reunion, because there are bands, underground bands, that are making a comeback, like Seated Crown, Thieves Army, Zero Mind, and maybe a Nerve Pitch, reunion. Who knows? Julius, if you're watching this, I'm waiting. Have you heard about the band Uncle No? I have. But the thing is, I haven't listened to them in a hot minute. I forgot what their sound was like, but I have heard of them before. I did burn a CD of their album. I don't know if it's called self-titled or what, but it was basically like a toy truck as like the album cover. But yeah, I've heard of Uncle No. Need to get back into them, but they're really good. What other music do you like? I like kind of like some horrorcore stuff, so like stuff with like VG Mag, ICP, and then I also like industrial, little classic rock, and forgive me when I say this, but country. I have a soft spot for country. Yeah, go ahead and leave your hate comments. And vaporwave. If you don't know what vaporwave is, it's basically like synth music, but like a nostalgic feel to it. So basically, music that makes you like reminisce about like the 80s or 90s, like the VHS era days. Have you ever thought about starting a new metal band? I have, but the thing is though, I don't know when's the right time. Because I've written lyrics for songs that I want to do, but the thing is though, is I don't know when's the right time to do it. I would do it now, but I need to find some people in my area that'll be interested in forming a band with me. So if you're in the area of South Carolina, mostly specifically close to Anderson, hit me up and we can make some magic. We making coke. What is your opinion on Straight Jacket? Donkey Child Part 2 has some heat. I love Straight Jacket. These guys are awesome, and from what I remember, or from what I've heard recently, that these guys are actually from Canada. I think Toronto is where they're from. I'm not sure. I'll probably edit in where they're actually from. Donkey Child is a fire album. Not on my top 10, but it's close. It's close. Let's just say that. But yeah, love Straight Jacket. And every time I post about Straight Jacket on Instagram, in one of my memes or whatever, and one of my reels, people will be like, oh, a Straight Jacket mentioned, Straight Jacket mentioned, Straight Jacket. And I'll be like, yeah. Top 10 personal favorite albums of all time. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna suck. Usually my favorite albums would change like every week depending on how I feel. I'm gonna do my favorite albums as of now. For number 10, I would say The Height of Callousness by Spine Shade. At number 9, I would say maybe Keep the Flow by Folder. Number 8, I would say Slipknot Self-Titled, because that album goes hard. I know people like Iowa, but me personally, I like the Self-Titled better. Number 7,
what is that? Oh shit!
Medication by Ghoulspoon. Number 6, I would say Violence by Nothing Face. Love that album to death. Number 5, I'd say Felons and Revolutionaries by Dope. Number 4, say Chamber Music by Cold Chamber. Number 3, maybe The Crash of 47 by Atom Ship. Number 2, I would say Alienation by Planet of Nine. And then number 1, I'd say Self-Titled by Crooked. There we go. What age did you become a metalhead? I would say probably when I was 4, because that's when I discovered bands like Slipknot, Disturbed, also Metallica. Then by the time I was like, what, 15, that's when I kind of got back into it, because that's when I discovered, oh, I've heard this song before, huh? I haven't heard this song in a long time. That was basically me, like reminiscing on my childhood, back when I was like 15. So yeah, basically I was a metalhead when I was 4, but then kind of got back into it when I was 15. So one thing I always get talked about is how do I have so much confidence in myself? You know, how are you always cool dressing like this, or how are you so like nonchalant about everything? And basically my answer is I just don't care what people say. You know, people always talk about, dude, you look so fucking creepy, you know, take that makeup shit off. I'm like, I'm not hurting anybody, am I? Or we're like, Oh, dude, take those like fake ass vampire fangs out, dude. That's weird. That's not what a real man does. I'm like, okay, you want a cookie? You want a pat on the head? But yeah, honestly, just be yourself. You know, be yourself. Don't give a fuck about what anybody says about you. Honestly, if somebody is dissing what you do or your fit, that means you know you're doing something right. And that's what I like to do every day, 24/7. That's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you are new, and also my main one if you're interested in that as well, and my TikTok as well. I do TikTok, not as often though, so I need to get back on that TikTok train. But yeah, I love you guys. You guys are loved. I love each and every one of you, even you back there, shirtless dude. I love you too. Pause. Now, unfortunately, we are not finished with the painting, but I will get done with this off screen and I'll list it up on my website. So yeah. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and breathe new life.